But welcome back to Umi's Treasure TV. Y'all know we did have a name for it, but we just gonna get to it. It's on the phone with my pops, and he always. Well, first of all, any suggestion from anybody is always is listened to, and we try our best to follow the instructions or the guidance of some people. That's why you always hear shout outs. Um, Definitely very much appreciative of the input. I was on the phone with Coach Farad. We was talking to each other. Today is New Year's, and he hung up, right? And then he called me back, and he was like, "Yeah, 'cause it's like eating the fruit. You got to pick the fruit, right? You got to pick the fruit, right?" That's all I got to say. And he hung up. But it was impressive because, huh? Oh,
Cause
you
of
was,
light.
oh, but it
Yeah.
was impressive because that lets me know that people are watching.
Right.
And another shout out to Coach Farad. And shout out to my guy, Dave. I call him my Yoda. You know who Yoda is?
Yeah.
Who's Yoda?
Yoda from Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I call him my Yoda because he's bald headed. Um, and he always leave me with something which we'll get. I gotta, first of all, the information he be giving me be way over my pay grade. So I gotta
What you mean by
still
that? What's your favorite?
what I mean, not how much I get
You mean
paid. Like
it be over your head, you
like
don't be
over my head.
understand sometimes.
No, what he explains it to me, but I still got to do more research before I
Okay.
could say it on the show.
Right.
All right, some deep stuff. Um, so, um, but he did tell me that that I should have picked Kareem Abdul-Jabbar instead of Hakeem Olajuwon because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's sky hook would be the equivalent to Shaq dunking on people because nobody couldn't
Yeah.
stop
Nobody
the
can
sky.
stop it. That's fair.
Right, the sky hook. So he said, that I should have picked if I was gonna pick a Muslim center, then I always had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right.
But again, people watching, right?
Shout out to y'all, all of y'all.
Yeah, shout out to everybody's watching. Sister Nisa, I hope you're watching. I was trying to give you your gift by Juma. I will be calling you tomorrow. Today is the first. Today is still it's the first, right?
Yeah.
January 1st, New Year's Day.
January 1st.
So another thing,
Wednesday, January 1st is today.
now I'm gonna check and see if people is watching. So I'm talking to my pops, and he was saying that one thing is that the Muslims we don't pay attention to the Muslim
I'm gonna go
calendar.
on there right now. Keep talking.
Huh?
Keep talking.
Oh, they don't pay attention to the Muslim calendar. You about to look up the Muslim calendar? Today's date? Oh, so uh, a fun fact, and for people to I would like y'all to comment, subscribe. Of course, we want you to subscribe. Even though we're past our 100th, we have a lot of goals. At 300 subscribers, we will start going live and giving you a more organic show
Definitely.
where you can interact, you can comment with us. We still trying to work through the kinks. We're trying to get better and better. Stay stable with our set, and let's go. So
That shit on God.
what he was saying was that today is in line with the date, even though it's the first day of the year in this calendar, but it also marks the when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made hijrah from Mecca to Medina.
Right.
Now I'm saying that because that's something, and maybe I could look on the calendar real quick. Can you look that up? What today is in the Islamic calendar? But I also want the interaction of comments after you see this video. Huh? Yeah, do it over there because I don't want to lose this. You know, you're more technically savvy. That's what they say, right? So, yes, Kaden. Don't do that. Say hello. All right. All right. You poked me. Now, okay. Excuse me. Back to the show. All right. Say salam alaikum and then back to the show. All right. Thank you. Y'all might as well get used to that. But that you only get one time a show, Kaden. So now backstage.
No, don't say that though. Don't give him that.
Don't give him that.
Actually abuse
Yeah,
that.
he's been doing it though. So, all right. So
One time a show, Kaden.
again, check that out. Check that out for me. And okay,
How you say that?
Rajab.
Rajab.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
We're going to history.
what?
Or
Right
say
here?
say history. Put history.
You do it. I can't see. So yeah, first day of Rajab, and we're gonna hold on to that. But I want y'all to look into that. It was said to me that it was the first day that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam
Yeah,
made hijrah from Mecca to Medina. Is that what it says on Google?
yeah.
All right, so read it. Read it real quick so we can get into the ayat for today.
It says the calendars epoch was established in 622 CE as the Islamic New Year, which commemorates the Hijrah when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his followers migrated from Mecca to Medina. That's what it says.
Okay. So, shout out to my pops.
Tight.
It's very important that we do pay attention to those dates because a lot of times they do lock in. Turn the light up. All right. So he said, I had to say that first because I got to get all of my pointers from him out the way. So another pointer he said, and this is something that we can y'all can put comments on. He said we should change the name of our show.
Something about nothing. You named it that though.
I know.
It is about something though. We talk about a lot of things.
I know. He said that we can't use the name of a show being a show about nothing because we actually quote the Quran and Sunnah, and that's something.
Right.
So he said we can still talk about everything else, and that's cool, but we should rename it. So
I think we should too though.
all right. So should we leave it to the people to leave in the comments what the name of our show should be? We're gonna give y'all 2 episodes to comment.
We could do that.
Y'all comment and y'all tell us a good name, and the winning
No.
wing it. All right. Well,
Not
that's if we don't
lengthy.
get no response.
Yeah.
That's if we don't get no response. If we get a response, then we will consider. I tell you what, if we get 10 or more names of the show to name, that means y'all watching.
Right.
And we will pick one of the 10. We'll give you a shout out, and I'll think of a prize. You know what? The Stonewash hoodies.
Tight. Yeah.
Yeah, hoodie with the logo on the head.
Hoodie with the logo on the head.
By the way, we are selling those at $40 a hoodie. I think it's well worth it. I think it's a good
We
price
are.
point. What you think? Huh? Yeah, we are.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, I ain't tell you that.
Ooh.
So yeah. So yeah, we'll be selling those for $40 a piece. And we'll find a way to post it. Right now, it's a work in progress, but I'm still going. All right. So, cuz I got some a little bit of nonsense to go with you with, and we'll see. But
With the
this
what?
is it. I told you the question. I ain't gonna blindside you.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
did.
you know, we ain't freestyling no more. So we be having little pre-show conversations.
Yeah.
We not.
Trying
We,
to make it neat, y'all.
yeah, we
I'm
trying to
make it
neaten
neat.
it up just so I don't surprise him. He don't surprise me. We don't come across any changes or
Any unnecessary.
unnecessary stoppages or
Yeah.
other things like saying the
Anything in that
wrong thing
nature.
that we might not need to be posted
Yeah.
at the time.
Or
Yeah. So, in the spirit of keeping it simple, today's ayat is from Surah Ar-Rahman, and it's verse 30. I'm sorry. Yeah, ayat 30. Okay. So, today it so today's ayat is, which of the favors of your Lord would you deny? Very short and consent and very short and sweet. Which of the favors of your Lord would you deny? And that's in Surah Rahman, Ar Rahman, which is the 26th Surah, 30th ayat. I got that right?
yeah.
You was looking over there? You saw that? All right. So, you know, there's many favors of the Lord. Your health, your wealth, your children, even the now this is crazy, but the favors of your Lord could be your hardships.
True.
The favors of your Lord could be your hardships because, as we said in the last episode, Allah will not give you a hardship that you don't have the strength to bear.
Yeah.
You're just supposed to be patient in it. Right?
Yeah.
What you got on that? The people want to hear from you, by the way. I just left that out.
You
The
just switched the
people,
topic though.
no, it's a hadith. I
What I
didn't
got on
switch
there.
it. I just
So restate the other one.
we still which of the favors of your Lord will you deny?
Mm. I just take it as like Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, he put, you know, he puts a lot of things in front of you that you might not even see, you know, like a lot of things in your life that you probably don't think don't take as important as like and yeah, like you gotta really see everything for what it really is, especially when it's coming to like, you know, a lot in like yourself. Like you gotta just see everything for what it is. Like yeah,
and do what you can.
exactly.
Do what you
Be
can.
patient.
Yeah, be patient. Um, so all of these are favors, though. All of them is
Right.
favors. Giving you an opportunity to have a job
Right.
so that you can take care of your family. That's a favor of your Lord.
Right.
The experiences that you have in life, whether good or bad, those are favors from your Lord because
Right.
you will not get anything you do not have the strength to bear. So that means that you're going to gain from everything.
Right.
Even in losses, you
Right.
don't lose, you learn.
Right.
You know,
Pain only makes you stronger.
it only makes you stronger.
Type.
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 Yeah. So, alhamdulillah, we breeze by that part. Um, and I mean, again, we're not we not judging. We hope people don't judge us, even though we know, you know, it's gonna come, and people will judge from time to time. And but hey, we here for it, and only thing we could do is get better.
Right.
So even in this podcasting thing, we're gonna continue to get better,
Definitely.
inshallah
So
ta'ala.
you get better, learn, elevate.
Elevate.
Inshallah.
Try and figure out how to close the door so Caden won't hear us. But as soon as he hears our voice,
Ain't no
it's
door, y'all. It's no door.
it's no door. We in the
We're in the living room.
we in the well, this is the family room. The other room is the living room.
Right. Yeah.
But we're in the family room, and the stairs is right in front of us where you could just run down the stairs, and when he hears our voice, he's gonna come down. So just know that at the beginning of the show, when we're probably in the most important conversation, you will see Caden.
Yeah.
And we just signed in the contract that he gets to come down once. So y'all will be seeing him. I can guarantee y'all be seeing him.
You gave it. You gave him the inch.
It was I was
You
still
gave him
trying
the
to
inch.
be I was trying to be cool. I was trying to be
Gave
cool.
him the inch. You done
Man,
it. Take the mile.
I didn't want
promise
to. The camera's on. I was under pressure. What you want me to do? I just
You
wanted to
gotta-
keep it smooth. All
gotta
right,
be-
man. Come on. One time a day.
Okay, then it's all right next time.
It's all right next time.
Right.
Next time what? That's what I should have said?
Yeah,
Say it again.
maybe next time.
You know that he's not falling for that.
Nah,
you
but
know
like,
he's not
you
falling
gotta
for
be
that
like-
one.
You gotta be like, you did it last time. You get your chance.
All right. So, y'all probably
You
don't
gotta
know
do
this.
like Coach Farad.
What he said?
You gotta keep the good spirits in his head.
How would Coach Farad stop Caden from running down them stairs full speed, running past the first ring light?
Look, he'll be like, stay ready. You gonna get your chance. Stay ready.
So on camera, he'd be like, "Hey, stay ready. You gonna get your chance. And what you gonna do? You gonna be a man?" Because you know,
He probably
Coach
say
Farad.
that. Yes.
He probably say that, right?
Yes.
Coach Farad probably would say that. You know, like I said, very heavy Coach Farad talk. Coach Farad, the other day, we was having a conversation about the game. I'm gonna be very diplomatic about this. And we was about to leave, right? Bilal came out, dapped him up, told him what I said on the last episode to shoot, and I'm walking away. As I'm walking away, I just see Coach Farad, so I'm about to dap him up. I don't even care who he talking to, and you know me, I'm about to say something, but he did like this. He was talking to the head coach. He did like this, and I was like, "Assalamu alaikum, I'm gonna see you later on." And I turned around. when we got in the car, shout out to Zola. But as soon as we got in the car, Zola said, Coach Rod is your brother, man, and you his brother. Because she noticed it. It was the head coach. So he stopped me. But alhamdulillah, I told you Bilal was the leading scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Shout out PGB.
PGB. Yo, PGB. Shout out to PGB. That's what's up. All right. Alhamdulillah. So now we gotta get to some nonsense because we got two subjects and we floating. I think we floating. I can't see, but if you can see that, all right,
Where
cool.
your glasses at, bro?
I think I hope I ain't throw them away, but I was doing some sales and I was in and out of this box, and I think I emptied the box and sold everything and threw the box away because it was like in the bubble wrap. You know, we be having stuff bubble wrap, but hopefully it's in one of the boxes.
Another pair of glasses. Talk about how many pair of glasses you got since we've been down here.
5.
I feel like it was more than that though.
Nah, it was just different frames, but they was the same lenses.
Yeah.
So
But 5.
about
glasses,
3 in the last
5,
month and a half.
5, like contact glasses.
What you mean?
5 like glasses like for your eyes. Actual
Yeah,
glasses.
yeah.
But you lost.
I didn't lose. Oh yeah.
Like shades and other things.
Yeah, no. You think I don't know? I got a pair of shades in your room. I seen them on the floor the other day. They
I might have.
Yeah, you
I
might have
don't remember though.
You might have.
I don't be wearing shades though.
I know.
Get those back.
I
might have just seen
it was kind of costly, so yeah, I get those back.
Sorry.
All right, so let's get to it. You know, I always talk about scenarios, and I always want to go at scenarios for you, just to see where you be at. You know, so because Generation Z, I notice your moral fiber is your moral fiber, and whatever your moral fiber is, or whatever you into, or whatever you believe, it shouldn't change.
Right.
So that means like a person that say, "Yo, I don't snitch. I don't care if it's my people's whoop de whoop. I ain't telling." But then they go in that interrogation room, and
The officers say that.
and the officers say that the guys in the other room snitching. You gonna tell now because you heard that he was snitching allegedly? That's when your moral fiber changes, right? So, on the subject of snitching, I see this a lot, and I just want to know from you. In these days, I see a lot of y'all. It's straight. Oh, okay. Technically, it wasn't, but I see a lot of y'all young guys telling on the dead. And yeah. And so I'm gonna ask you on camera. And I'm gonna give you examples first. You know Butter from Chicago.
Right.
FYB, whatever letters they are, but Butter, right? He's locked up right now, but he told on his sister.
What's F?
I think it's FYB. FYB Butter. No, but they the same. Yeah, remember he gave him the cheese? Okay, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna give you the scenario, and but you got Butter, you got FYB Butter. He told on his sister on the stand, right? You got we live in Atlanta, so I'm gonna leave that person out of it. What person? Huh? What person? Somebody that said that his cousin said he could tell on him.
Wait,
You gonna look him up?
no.
Because if you're gonna look him up, give me. I put so. Oh, and then another person in Atlanta on the stand that's very popular right now.
Right.
But in all of these situations, I noticed that they were implicating dead people when it got on them. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna give you a scenario. I'm kind of afraid of this,
I could scoot back.
huh? Well,
Like, just
all
scoot,
right,
put your back to the chair, and
yeah,
then
yeah, because you kind of could hear it better too, right?
yeah, a little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit. All right, so you want me to use you? You want me to say the word you, or do you want me to say as a person? Matter of fact, because we don't know, and hopefully this will. So two people go and do an armed robbery, right? And in that armed robbery, one of them shoots the person that they was robbing and kills him, right? All right. Over the course of, the streets always know, right? So they know the real story before the police do sometime, right? So what happens is the streets find out, and about a year or two later, those people that they that got killed, their family came. What? I don't care. It's organic. So if those people, their family comes back to one of the guys and he gets killed, but the one that they killed wasn't the one that actually shot the guy.
Right.
All right. Later on that year, because he got killed, it opened up the investigation to now they're back on the radar of the actual killer.
Right.
And then the killer goes on the stand and blames his friend that was with him but got killed already last year. Is that telling? Is that snitching?
I don't feel like that's snitching. Um, only for the fact that you're not snitching because you did it. So it's like not even that. That's
No.
not the only fact. But in technical, in a technical standpoint, you did it. So it's like
And he
putting it on
died
somebody
because
else.
and he died about it. He died because of it. Their family came back to get him.
What you mean by that?
The family of the person that died,
Oh,
the
that
other
died. Oh,
person,
they came to get him because they thought he shot.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I just feel like it's not snitching because, like, if that's your homie, like, and you're doing these activities with them, you know what comes with that. So it's like, if you end up dying in the midst of that, you know, God forbid, but that's what happened. If you die in the midst of that, it's like that's the only other way out, honestly. Like, and what is, feel me, and that really kind of like concludes it in some way, unless police are just on them heavy. But yeah, I feel like that's not snitching because at the end of the day, both of y'all know what comes with that.
Right.
So it just so happened that you had died, but if it was the flip the other way, other person had died. He did it. Even if the shooter had died, the case probably would have still been on the other person.
Hmm.
So it's like you never know. And
I was in a situation like that. Right here. This right here. Well, no, I'm sorry. This one right here. It say one life to live. R.I.P. Wayne. It's a so I was living in another state. We'll leave it like that. And I used to hang out with this dude, and we were very cool. But I had several friends, and sometimes you can't mix, one neighborhood and the next, and blah blah blah. So the dude was envious of the other dude. They had the same name,
Mm.
and I was hanging out with dude, and homeboy was on a substance, and he ran down on us,
Mm.
and him and his friend ran down on us and attempted to rob. They tried to rob us, right? And I ain't gonna front. I was like, I had just came out. My mother was in the hospital. She was having knee surgery, so I had just drove back from the hospital, and I had my pay. I had a two-way page. You know what a two-way page is?
Pager. I've seen them on TV shows.
You flip it open.
Yes.
Yeah, but all I had was my two-way page. I had a bank account at the time,
That
so I
was
probably had
that
about
long ago.
that this situation happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened in um '01. This happened in '01, 2001. So you said that like you was around.
I wasn't. I said
No.
that long ago. Like,
Yeah. Oh, two-way pager. Yeah. So I gave it up, and then he felt like bills
I
in my
wish I was
pocket.
around back then.
He
Boy.
he felt bills in my pocket, so he started digging in my pocket. Now he had a gun, but his friend didn't,
Hmm.
and he told his friend to search everybody else because he had his hand in my pocket. His hand was on the other gun, and I had two of my friends with me. My friend, I'm gonna leave him nameless, but I'm gonna give him this. He was smart enough to know that he had money in his pocket, so he dropped the money on the ground so that the other dude would reach for the money. And then he leaned over him and he shot the guy. And he shot him 3 times. And I don't want to get too vivid, but you know, one wind up going in the guy's head, and his hand was in my pocket, so I had to wiggle him out of my pocket as I ran. It was a wild situation, but um, we didn't have an opportunity to um speak to anybody. The investigation was pretty good. Um, nobody, nobody really questioned because it was kind of hit and run. It was kind of like uh right there in their faces. And the one thing about the person that was robbing us, um, he would it would have been his third time getting robbery, and that's when the 3 times the charm rule was out. So if he was to get uh charged with the armed robbery that he got killed doing, he would have got life. So, this was in the South, and they wound up giving the guy that killed him a gun charge. He got out in 3 years, and the other guy lost his life. So it's unfortunate that that happened that way, but it's just good to sometimes watch your company, the
Right.
company you in, because you don't know what type of stuff other people is into. You understand? And
Definitely.
that was that type of situation. It was like I was trying to be cool with both individuals, but I ain't really know what they was into and what they was into with one another. So you answered that question though, just like the whole Generation Z. I asked that question to others before I asked you, and the answer was the same. They said that it is a tactic, a a, a ploy to get an innocent um, verdict. So it wouldn't be like snitching because snitching is only when somebody gets some type of time or punishment or because of what you told the authorities.
Right. Exactly. That's not what's happening in that case. That person can't get no time. You know.
The more fiber is your more fiber.
To me.
I mean
I would
that.
never be put in that situation. I'm not.
No, we know. I know that.
Well,
That's why. But that's civilian status. You
yeah, Allah
civilian. May Allah.
forbid that.
I mean,
But
but for the most
yeah,
part, yeah, you don't have
like,
friends like that. But it was just a question that
but I
came.
feel like I just wouldn't even say anything. Like I don't know, but in that case, I don't feel like that's snitching though. But me personally, I don't feel like I don't know.
If you was the actual killer that killed the person y'all robbed, your conscience wouldn't be like,
It might
dang,
be
because he
like
died. He died already. So he got all the time in the world.
me.
He
Oh
ain't got
yeah,
nothing but time. He dead.
right.
And he
So,
died because the person that you killed. See,
but
I'm
it's like
glad.
y'all was on that together
Yeah,
though.
y'all was on that together. Y'all was on that together. So
And it's like you never know. You could never know why the person had to even get. Like you know what I mean, like, cause not for nothing. I know you not just going on no. You feel me?
no
Planning to
mission.
kill. Planning.
No, 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 no. It
You
was
feel
a
me?
robbery.
Right. Exactly. So I know you not just going robbery or some planning to just off somebody. Like
Well, the moral of the story is you don't put yourself in a position where you got to be out here
right.
robbing
Exactly.
people
Like
for sure.
I don't be doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Even in the situation, you know, that find you a hustle, find you something to do because even with people that be out here like robbing people on a regular basis, they gotta keep robbing people because now they gotta when the money run out, what they gonna do? They gotta rob somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Go find you something to do so that you can generate your own funds because times is getting hard out here. They making robots, you know what I'm saying, to replace us. So
Keep
give
y'all
yourself,
jobs, man.
yeah, get yourself
Keep
I
y'all
can't even say
jobs.
get yourself a trade because shoot, shoot. They talking about CDL license. I remember CDL license used to be a thing. Now
But
you
don't
can
only
get you a
keep y'all
CDL
jobs.
license and drive 18 wheeler, but shoot,
Market.
it's gonna be some robots driving them
What's
trucks
the other
soon,
word? Not
huh?
market. What's the other word?
What marketable?
No, not like when it's your person. What is it? I forget.
Say it in a sentence. I
I
mean,
forget the word.
yeah, that was crazy. What are you trying to say though?
Like you're marketing yourself. Like what is that called?
Market yourself. You saying like
Like
um, make sure the world know what you can do very well. I can't think of the
like
word for them right
social
now.
marketing. Like what is that called? What is that word called? It's a certain word. I be forgetting.
Okay, so oh, I gotta do this when we get into the next segment while he waits on that because we are about to get into that next segment. You found the word, huh?
I'm gonna get mad, bro. I really can't.
All right, save it for the next show. So, next segment of the show.
Bro, you're not serious.
The Knicks won today. See, every other day means that I get to brag about my Knicks every other day. We just finished winning. You looking up the score? Ninth game in a row. You want to talk about some stats? Because there's some real mean stats in there. You want?
Not jacking the Knicks game, bro. They played the Jazz, bro.
They
Not that
played the
one.
Jazz. They won by 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Pistons beat the
Josh,
Magic. Let's talk about the Pistons beating the
well, we
Magic.
can get to that. Josh Hart had a triple double. Did you see that? Look at the box score first. Triple double, big triple double, right? Not no 11. I think he had like 14 rebounds, 12 assists, right? Huh?
Huh?
Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
Hmm?
I I caught you off guard too
The
because you
Wizards
was
beat
looking.
the Bulls too.
So we beat the Wizards 2 times in a row.
That's their 6th win.
Who's six? Who's 6 win?
The Wizards.
No, it's not. You're lying. You lying. It's their 6 win period. Cause we just beat them. It's their 6 win.
That's it.
It's their 6 win, but
6th
no,
win.
it's their 6 win of the season.
Yes, I'm saying.
Yeah,
because
because the Knicks just beat them twice. So it couldn't have been a 6 win in a row.
I just said that's their 6th win.
Period.
That's what I said.
And who they beat?
The Bulls.
That ain't the Knicks. We beat them
the
twice in a row.
Bulls.
I mean, we beat the Bulls. We in a
Jordan Poole
9-game
had
win.
30.
Oh, that's good for me because he on my fantasy basketball team.
Say the Heat beat the Pelicans.
Check because your team. Oh, Kyrie's back. By the way. Yeah, you want to talk about that?
We lost. Not Jack.
Dang. How much he had?
Kyrie.
20 something.
Yeah, 16.
Oh. He just came back off an injury.
Oh,
Yeah, he just came back from injury. I make excuses for you. Hey, he just came back.
It's not me. I'm not Kyrie. Shout out to Kyrie though. I'm not Kyrie. So they lost. Shout out to the Rockets. They beat us.
He beat y'all?
They beat us, yeah. Sengun had 23. And Whitmore had 18 off the bench. 3 for 4 from the 3. 7 for 9.
You don't want to talk about the Knicks stats. Can you go back to the Knicks stats since we can't talk about the triple double?
Let's talk about it.
Josh Hart had his second triple double in 2 games. If he can tie Clyde Drexler's record for 3 triple doubles in the Knicks jersey next game.
Double.
Huh? Yeah, triple double.
Played the whole game.
Thibodeau, he got to get better with that too. Jalen Brunson didn't play today though.
They got 7 players with DNPs on the roster with 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people.
Miles Bridges didn't
Half
play.
Half the team is not playing.
Miles Bridges and Brunson are 2 players that didn't play today.
That should be a reason for the team to be playing.
They did. Tyler Cole. Yo, by the way, shout out to Tyler the Creator.
Talented.
Miles Bridges. What are you talking about, Deuce?
The minute.
Mikal Bridges, not Miles.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, because I'm about to say.
My fault.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah,
I'm
27.
not hating. It was hooping though. Carl Towns, 31.
32.
31.
And he missed that free throw. Yeah. And what, 20-something, 21 rebounds?
21 rebounds. Shout out to
Cat. Yeah. Shout out to Cat. Tibbs be playing. Yo, we was up by 20, and I'm like,
losing the lead.
No. He will do that with us. He'll be standing there like, and they be up by 20. It'll be 2 minutes left, and the whole garden will be like, play such and such, play such. He won't. Yo, Tibbs, you got to get better with that. We don't need nobody hurt, man.
Cameron Payne played.
He started.
36 minutes.
He started, though.
2 for 9. 8 points.
So
1 for 3 for 3.
how many assists he had? How many Kolick had? Because
Yeah,
Kolick,
9 assists. Yeah, 9 assists.
Kolick had
He
9
was
assists.
he was diamond it.
Yeah, Kolick
Shot
was very
Sharp.
impressive.
Shot Sharp was hooping. And
Hooping.
50% from the field. So 1 for 4 from 3.
Yeah.
Not jacking that.
None of
He had a
no,
triple double.
nobody was real.
He had a
Yeah,
triple double.
I told you that.
I know. I was just
And
saying
our
it.
9th win in
I
a
was
row.
just
That's
saying.
his second triple double in a row.
That's 24 and 10.
Who had 24 and 10?
Yo,
Oh yeah. 14 games over. We chasing after
who
Boston.
played yesterday?
We chasing after Boston
I'm
for
not
sure.
catching balls.
Why we not? We a half a game behind Boston, and they in
Not
second,
beating.
by the way.
Not beating.
And we definitely about to dog out Cleveland. But we do have a tough matchup.
Talk about the West.
All right, go ahead. Get yours off.
Okay.
What place are y'all in the West? Don't brag about teams that's not yours right now.
I'm
Your team is Dallas.
stating all of the team. I'm talking about all the games. If
Okay.
you didn't realize, I talked about every game.
Got played today?
The important ones. Like I didn't say the Raptors Nets. Raptors
Right.
beat the Nets though.
Of
I mean,
course. Shout out to RJ.
and the games that are still going on, Nuggets and Hawks and 76ers games. I talked about all the other ones.
Well, I'm gonna talk about a game. We're gonna close out with a game, and it's unfortunate, but you know, at the Sugar Bowl in Louisiana, somebody got killed, so they postponed the game until tomorrow. So Georgia will be playing. Who's Georgia playing again in the Sugar Bowl? Who they playing? Look that up. Sugar Bowl. I got it. 'Cause I'm faster. Yeah. Oh, Georgia's playing Notre Dame. Georgia's playing Notre Dame. They're supposed
Football.
to play today. Yeah, in football. You know, they got this playoff thing going. And I don't know about how well this playoff thing is going because the game's been blowouts.
I don't watch football. For
You don't
real.
watch no football.
Sometimes I do, but it's like the games be boring to me. It's boring when you're watching through TV, but when you're there, I feel like you could get into it. But when you're watching through TV, it's boring to me. Like especially now, like you're saying, games be blowouts. Games be
Yeah, the playoffs because they made it 16 teams.
like back then they were more interesting
Yeah,
for sure.
because it'd just be 1 versus 2. Or then there was a 4-game playoff and it was the 4
and then
best
also
teams.
teams used to be more balanced too. Like I feel like now a lot of teams just either they're overly stacked, they're nice, and then there's poo. Like there's
Yeah,
really
they're
no
all
in between for
blowouts.
it.
They're all blowouts right now. So it's like I said, it's unfortunate, but the Louisiana Attorney General asked for the Sugar Bowl to be delayed an extra day after New Orleans attack.
Mm.
So there was a big attack in New Orleans where there was at least 15 people that were killed. Um, after at least 15 people was killed. I don't know all of the details, but I know at least 15 people was murdered over there in the you know, where they have Mardi Gras. I forgot what it's called again. But so prayers up for them. You know, prayers to the families of those that lost people. And yeah. So I think that we had a pretty decent show today.
Right.
Talked
That's it.
about a few things. Huh?
That's it.
Wow, you got something? Because you know I'm
Nah,
waiting for
that's
you to
just-
have a burning desire to just say, I got something to get off my chest.
Would I have to get off my chest?
Huh? Don't ask me that question.
That's not to get off my chest. It technically already is.
Off your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Stay tuned.
No.
Tap
that's
in.
not what that means.
Well, I didn't know what you were saying.
That's not what I was saying. Trust me.
Anyway, peace.
Prosperity. Type shit. Oh God.
But wait, no, we gotta do it all over again. Cause you know why? Because we need y'all to subscribe, comment,
Like, comment, subscribe.
comment, and subscribe, and definitely comment on these subjects that we was talking about. Because if I look in the comments, I'm gonna pay more attention to it than y'all calling me direct. But anyway, peace and prosperity.